Hi, my name is Camilo Arango, and I'm here to talk a little bit about decision, the business description, and the industry analysis. Well, what am I going to offer with decisions? First of all, I'm going to offer it for two different audiences, the users and the brands. For the users, the idea is to give them the opportunity to simplify their decision making process with a community that can guide them into making the most accurate decisions. And for brands, it's going to be a great opportunity to promote their different products and services and make them popular through the social media of other people. As people recommend them or suggest them, they're going to become popular, and this is why it's going to be very interesting for the different brands. Why is it going to be unique? Well, first of all, for users, there are many aspects that are going to make decisions be a unique social media platform. The first is that normally when you are using a social media, you are showing people the things that you have already done, but it's never been offered before that you are about to show to show people what you are about to do, what decisions you're going to make. So this is why a decision is going to be very interesting. It also is going to prevent people from making bad decisions as your friends and others recommend you things. It's most likely that you're going to make the most accurate decision and the decision you're going to feel comfortable in the future. The decision also allows people to become influencers, which is something very important. For example, if you're an expert in a certain field and you want people to know about it, you start giving accurate recommendations. As your recommendations are the most accurate, people will begin to follow you and trust you on what you have to say about the decisions of others or your own. Something that is really also good is that Decision will allow you to compare the products from different brands and purchase them through the same site. I'm going to go into a greater detail in some slides ahead, but you can compare products from different brands, and this is why it's going to be very interesting. In addition, it will also show you the decisions that others are making. You can see what your friends are deciding, what others you follow are deciding, what influencers are deciding. And it's going to be very, very interesting for you to pick up with trends and keep up to date with what's going on. It's also going to be a great way to share your decision, your doubts with either one person, with a group, or either your friends or a group that you follow, and the entire community. So as you can see, there are many aspects that are truly unique about this social media, and that users are going to find it interesting to be on it. But then, as I said, the other audience is the brands. So it's Decision is going to be a great opportunity to promote brands and the products and services. And actually, when the purchase decision is being made, because as you can see which two products you want to buy, and through the decision platform you can buy it. Well, it's very important to be there when people are making the decision to purchase. And it will also allow marketers to pick up the different trends and what decisions are going on, what are people doing, what are people buying, why are they buying, why are not they not buying. So it's going to become very valuable information to see what people are doing. In addition, well, you can also see what the history of the purchase path has been from the different users, and you can see what other products a person has bought in the past. And as you understand what this person likes the most, well, you can offer them better things in the future. So what is the mission statement about Decision? Well, I try to make it really simple, and it's overall it's to make people's lives easier with the most reliable and fun community that recommends accurate decision. This is what Decision is all about: being fun, being a community, and making accurate decisions. So how are we going to generate revenue? Well, I've come up with three different ways of generating revenue. The first is an advertising fee charged to the brands that promote the products. Second, it's a commission fee on the purchase items using the Decision platform. And finally, it's selling the information about the different trends and about the path that users are doing, so marketers can understand a little bit better. I'm going to go into greater detail of each type of revenue model. The first is the advertising fee, and the idea is to have a function in the platform that allows you to, for example, if you have a pink dress that you like, but you want to see other options in pink, well, you can ask Decision to show you the options that the different brand partners have available for you, and as it starts showing you, well, these new products that appear will be charged as impressions for the different brands that show you the product. This is going to be charged according to how accurate the the match is, and well, brands are going to be very happy to pay for this, and users are going to be grateful for this service as well. The second is a commission fee, which I think it's really interesting, and the idea is that you can you can combine shopping carts from different brands into the same shopping cart and make the comparison between these. For example, if you're visiting H&M and you see a black skirt that you like, and then you visit Zara and you also see another black skirt that you like, well, you can actually bring those two items into the decision model, and the idea is that people start voting for it. Once people vote for it, you make a decision and you buy the product you like through the decision platform. Once you buy it through this platform, well, it's going to charge a commission to, for example, Zara for selling this, for being the vehicle that sells the product. And then finally, well, the last way of making revenue is as Decision becomes bigger and bigger, it's going to store more data about the trends and the decisions users have been done. So it's going to be very interesting for marketers to have this information, and they are going to be willing to pay for it to understand their customers really well, and this is going to help them offer them better products in the future. So what are going to be my goals? Well, first, my short-term goal is to become a very known platform for decision advices, mostly in fashion, because I believe fashion is going to be the area that is going to allow decision to become most popular in the least amount of time. The idea is to have 50,000 users by the end of year one, and to have total revenues of $200,000 by the end of this period. Then the long term, it's going to be the leader in the decision making advice in different fields. The idea is not to have only fashion, but anything that you need an advice. It's well, the idea is that you can use Decision for this. We want to have over 200,000 users and total earnings of $50,000 by the end of year 3. So how is this going to be possible? Well, I as a creator of this idea, I want to have 65%, and since I need the money and I don't have it, I need to ask for venture capitals and different partners, and I'm willing to sell the 35% of the idea to them. So what is the industry analysis that is going to show me that this is really possible, that decision is something that we can do? I'm going to show you the different trends. Well, first of all, the most exciting one is that mobile ad sales are expected to grow from 3.8 billion to 11 billion in 2017. As you can see in the graph, this spending is growing, so this is going to be very interesting for Decision to get into this share of advertising. Then something that is also very interesting is that 40% of people between ages of 18 and 34, which I believe is going to be the main audience of Decision, are most likely to share their enthusiasm about companies and products. And since Decision is all about sharing products and comparing them, well, this is it's a great trend that people are going to like, and this shows that Decision is going to be well accepted among this audience. Also, something that is very important is that native ad spending is growing faster than many other digital forms. This is the type of promoted tweets, for example, and things that are showed among the feeds of the social media. And this is going to be how Decision is going to charge its advertising fee. So since this type of advertising is growing, it's going to be very important for Decision to make money. In addition, I believe that DeciZion, it's all about being mobile. It has to be an app that you are using as you are on the go, when you're trying on some clothes, when you're in a restaurant. And the good thing is like the smartphone penetration in America, it's of 93% by the end of 2013. So this gives DeciZion a great opportunity to get into this market, and people are going to be able to use it because they have a smartphone. It's important to understand how people are connecting. Well, they are connecting to social media via the computer in a 94%, and now, well, in 2012, they were started to connect via mobile phone in a 46%, and this is increasing. And since this is increasing, it's going to be very good for DeciZion application to have success. Also, tablets are increasing, which is excellent for DeciZion as well. People are also starting to spend more time on mobile applications, and well, since DeciZion is going to be an application, well, it's going to be very interesting. People are spending now over 130 billion minutes in social applications only in the US. So as you know, there are different types of social media. There are very big social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and there are a lot of niche social media. I believe that since DeciZion is going to start as a fashion platform, it's going to start a little bit niche, but there's a lot of room of growth and becoming more popular and becoming a major social media platform. So who are the competitors? Overall, from what I've seen, there are no exact competitors to DeciZion. However, there are similar things that enable people to make decisions. For example, there's Decision Buddy that acts really similar to the Google Doodle. If you have two options and for example, you need to make a reservation at a restaurant and you don't know which two, you send it to a specific friends and they vote on which restaurant they want. This can either be for restaurants, for time, for anything, but it's mainly on you have to send it for a specific group to choose on which two things they want to do. It's mainly for planning. Then there's also the Ultimate Decision Maker, which is an app that allows you to flip a coin, pull tickets, play dice, and this is a way to, if you don't know what to do, well, it makes a decision for you. Just as this, there's Urban Spoon, iChoose, and there's many that make decisions for you, but they don't compare the options among them. So as you can see, I don't find any direct competitors to DeciZion, which I believe is something amazing. And the better part about this is that I'm not going to compete to the major social medias. The idea is to become an ally with them. So, for example, as people start making decisions on their social media, on the DeciZion social media, these decisions are going to appear, for example, on Facebook newsfeed, on the Twitter, or also on Pinterest. And this is a way that it's going to allow DeciZion to become even more popular among friends and people. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and I expect your comments, and I want to take them into account. Thank you. Bye.